Yeah, I played Plants vs Zombies. Okay, I know what Crazy Dave is.
I mean, I never played it, honestly. I saw the annoying orange play it, and that's the only reason I knew.
The
Like,
Annoying Orange.
he played Plants vs.
Wow.
Zombies. Yeah, he had a playthrough of it.
They won't see you, but they'll know how old you are just from that.
Wait, are you? Ah, shit.
Yeah, it started. It already started.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
wow.
All right. So I'm talking about Christian, and I have my lovely assistant here who doesn't know anything aside from the Diddle's mother and Sonichu. What else do you know?
He had like, not an alternate, it's not fucking Mandela catalog. He had like a liquid, liquid. Chris. Remember
yeah.
that?
Oh yeah.
What else? He was a hoarder and fat. That's really all I remember.
He hates fat people.
I hate. Let me not say that actually.
Nah, everyone knows it. When you said fat, you said that with so much vitriol.
I just watched a Turkey Town video of it, 3-hour documentary of it. We're playing Splatoon, so I wasn't paying that much attention.
You were playing Splatoon.
I was playing Splatoon while listening to it for like 3 hours, so I don't remember much, honestly.
Of course he would. Of course he would.
What do you mean?
Turkey Tom is a garbage man.
He only appeared on my recommended for like a month straight, so I just watched it. Okay, he doesn't appear anymore.
You kneeled.
I didn't.
YouTube told you to watch him, and you kneeled. You gave in.
I don't watch him anymore though, so
Never apologize
never
under any circumstances.
okay. So next time I see him, just block him immediately.
Yeah, that's what I do. I got something from that Faze Jeff guy.
Faze who?
Faze, I think they called FaZe. It was
FaZe Jeff.
He's that disgusting guy with the glasses and the brown hair.
That is not homie. I understand who he is.
Yeah, because they all look the same.
Yeah,
we live in a society. You know what?
Okay.
You know, maybe the libs do have a point. 'Cause I can't tell any of these white guys apart. What do you mean? No, because I was watching the game. It's like the opening game night for the Mortal Kombat trailer. Since it's the only fighting game that's actually interesting.
I'm making my thoughts for myself. I'm not gonna say.
I'm right. I'm
not gonna say.
Listen, if you like Dragon Ball, then you like Mortal Kombat.
How?
They're both inspired by martial arts movies.
Is that it?
Yeah.
You're gonna talk. No, this isn't a Mortal Kombat video, so we are fighting game video as a whole. So I'll do that. Okay. I'll shit on Mortal Kombat.
What's okay?
I don't like the gameplay.
Well, that's fair. I didn't like the gameplay of 11 either.
You just mean just like visually.
I like visually the characters. Listen, I go in there for the characters, and it's the only one with the roster that isn't fucking boring.
Okay, well, I can agree with you on that, but you should. You're guilty. It's right there. It's right there. 25 years of characters right there.
Listen, when they add a hot babe called Luna Good Girl, I'll play it.
What the fuck? Is that a real character?
It's my fan character.
Are you serious?
Luna Good Girl.
Okay, you gotta show the people this.
I don't. It's not real.
You should make it real. Too embarrassing.
This is the opposite of Soul Bad Guy. She wears green, and she has blue hair.
Stop talking. This is a Chris Chan video.
She's nice and fat
Stop
too.
Oh, you like
Chris Chan.
You like that? Oh, there we go. Segue. Perfect.
Yep. Okay. So, a lot of people, you know, they. I want a chicken right.
This chicken?
Yeah.
Oh, what's onion? Continue.
A lot of people, they criticize the trans arc. They say that it makes no sense. But really, it's just a natural. Why are you so excited?
You said trans art. I just thought of like, is it seasons? Like
it is. Listen, they. You know what? It is. It's actually very justified to treat it like that because Christian is the most easily influenced motherfucker.
Better watch your words wisely. You gotta watch what you say.
But you know what? He's very easily influenced. He started talking to this guy pretending to be black, and then just started saying, "I'm your nigga." It was very funny. You can just look up the phone call. It's real.
Yo, Lars, listen up, yo. Didn't even know. You paid for a whole bunch of useless stuff you're never gonna use anyway, you jiving turkey.
You know, another thing I remember about him, I think these are rumors, but he became trans just so he can like go into girls' bathrooms. I don't know how true that is. But I remember hearing that somewhere.
I don't think it's just that because a lot of people they're very mean. All right, they say that he was just doing it to pick up chicks, and that's not true. All right, he wore bras before this. He was
Man-titties?
Yes, he was very embarrassed about them. He wanted people who didn't have man-tits to wear bras. He was very self-conscious and jealous of other men. He always has a soft voice, and so you know the signs were there. He said that he had a biological clock, his sleeping schedule. He didn't know to use that. He said his biological clock. He didn't know. He was just that dumb. Looks at all of them. And he said that he's not like the other guys. He hangs out with girls like a gay guy would. So the signs were always there. And I think character design wise, it's actually very good. Okay, so base Christian, you know, the red and blue shirt, looks like a baby. Short hair, but then you move on. Now he looks like an old witch, and now that he's free from the shackles of his parents, his hair's grown out. It's detailed, and now the most iconic shirt of the trans arc is the purple and black one. All right, that's red and blue together. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Pro foreshadowing, man. Honestly, better than Oda, better than One Piece. Gotta be.
I don't watch One Piece.
Neither do I. I just said that just to say it. Nigga, 30 Fortnite guy. That's really cool. Yeah, I just heard it, so like my brain clicked.
Yeah, your brain clicked, and the first thing you thought was a slur.
What?
A slur.
What do you mean? What slur?
It wasn't fine. Wow. You said Fortnite, nigga. Your eyes glue.
Our racial tendencies are coming out. You gotta suppress it.
Okay, so before we get to the diddling of the mom.
Oh lordy.
Huh?
I said, oh lordy.
Yeah, well, that's what everyone knows about. You know, it's called the 9/11 of the internet. Which I mean, but here's the thing though, 9/11 was kind of a surprise. I mean, it was planned, but it wasn't. I mean,
they stole trillions of dollars from the Pentagon the day before. Okay.
Yes, it is. He knows.
Planned.
Yeah. Okay, but let's pretend that didn't happen. All right, we're gonna say that 9/11 is a surprise. But Chris diddling his mom was not a surprise. All right. I was watching the documentary again, as I often do. I watched that in The Big Bang Theory in a constant cycle.
He's forever in a loop, an autistic loop. Somebody.
It really is. It really is. No, I can't be saved. And if I'm listening to music, it's Pokemon. So you know, I'm really autistic.
Someone save this guy, yo.
Listen, you're the one with Legos. Yeah.
They do that.
He has Legos. He has Bionicle. He can name all of them. He watched Monkey Kid.
The show's good.
I guess. Fine, I'll call it. It's good. It's good. Monkey Kid's good. It's good.
Thank you.
We touched hands. It was heterosexual. Stay straight. It was heterosexual. You stay straight here.
I kissed you.
When? You did that?
Yeah, in Best Buy.
Oh.
You repressed that memory. It was traumatic.
That's real. Sometimes you remember something, you have to shake your head and say no. Does that happen to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just don't need to acknowledge it. You know, didn't Chris Tran's mom have like memory loss, son?
They were. She talked like this.
Yeah.
So people thought she had Alzheimer's, and she might have. But you know what? Back to her. Her and her husband, you know, they coddled Chris. They made him a hoarder. They did everything. You know, they didn't really cook for him. So you know, he got fat. Everything about him, everything bad about Chris came from his parents. So if you ask me, diddling his mom is a great way to send off that character.
What the fuck?
It was a good. Hey, listen, they were always close. There's a Christmas video. He sits closer. He's sitting closer to his mother than his father. He calls her dear.
Mine.
Yeah.
New account.
Yes, dear. I'll come up and get that later.
All right. It just works. And then the emotional manipulation. And think about it. His parents didn't want him to, you know, actually get help. So it's why he's like a 20-year-old man saying he has gal pals, which I think is fucking funny. And so you know it's a payoff. That's what it is.
It's payoff?
Yeah, it's payoff.
You know, it reminds me of a manga called Dog Nigga, right? You know what that is?
I heard a dog. I heard of it. I never read it.
All right, so basically, right? This guy rapes a dog, and then the dog gives birth to a human-dog hybrid, and his goal is to rape his dad. So
I'm pretty sure that's the plot of an Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Are you fucking serious?
I'm pretty sure it's a little hand dog. It's yellow, and it keeps trying to rape their fat like Italian neighbor Carl. It's like based off the hand of the big cup. Okay. Now the big thing, everyone they're like, what the hell is this? Is all the LARPing when Christian decided to become Sonichu and Magic-Chan. Were you there for that?
Magic-Chan?
Magic-Chan.
Magic-Chan.
It's purple Sonichu. You don't have
yes,
with
yeah,
psychic powers.
I know.
And there's and right now he's LARPing as a reincarnation of Jesus. Like
I heard about that.
Yeah, he signed a receipt as Jesus Christ Chan Sonichu. It's fucking funny. I love it. And you know, when a series goes on long enough, and as a Dragon Ball fan and a Naruto fan, you know this. You have to keep cranking things up, cranking it to 11. A guy played Reps. He made a great video on Hell of a Boss about cranking it to that wolf girl, and that's what Sonic the Christian series has done. All right, because Sonichu at its core, is escapism. It's him rewriting history where he's the fucking winner.
I know that.
Yeah. So why are people so surprised when he starts LARPing and pretending that he's in a different place? Wow. It doesn't make any sense. And in the phone calls with, do you know Alec Benson Leary?
Alec Benson.
He's the biggest villain. He's the greatest one.
Yes, I know about this. Wasn't he just prank calling him?
Every one of them prank calls.
Okay, what did he do it the most?
Asperture.
Asperture?
Did you read Asperture? It's unironically good.
You gotta send that to me after this.
Asperture, yeah. Asperture's a bitch, and I love that. But shit. Where am I going?
Short-term memory loss. He has autism and ADHD.
Put that on my Tumblr.
What?
Put that on my Tumblr.
I'm friends with a homie that got autism and ADHD. Shout out to him, bro.
Yeah. So you can say the R word now.
Oh yeah, I know I can.
Wait, well,
I have ADHD, and it's speculated I have autism.
ADHD is not a disorder. It's just a quirk. It's just a type of. It's a quirk. It's like
I would assault you in this White Castle right now, but I'm not.
Half the people I know have ADHD.
That just shows a lot about your character.
What? No, it does not.
You are the company you surround yourself with. We already discussed you're probably autistic. You got that Pokemon in you. Big Bang Theory. Come on now. See, you're in denial right now. Look at you thinking about it.
Anyways, in the phone calls with Alec Benson Leary, it's first hinted at that Chris thinks that his fictional characters are real. And in the Sonichu comics, time passes, and the characters who were underage, actually, when they get bigger and start having sex and his things that he's supposed to, sell to kids, he censored it, obviously, and he cut it out. Why are you looking at me like that?
Go on. I'm just
Listen, he's not a groomer. He is not a groomer.
Okay.
The one thing about Christian, does not diddle kids. Yeah, the other way. The opposite, complete opposite. So yeah, there it is. He said that fictional characters are real, and in every call with Alec, you can hear him fidgeting, and at one point he hung up. He tried to fake hanging up the phone by pressing random dials and say that he got disconnected. He constantly ran from him because every time Alec would call him out on being a hypocrite, lazy, fat, ugly, stinky. Well, she didn't say all that. He was pretty nice about it. But every time he tried to get him to actually work on his comic, Chris would run away.
Hold on. Didn't Chris also have a therapist trying to help him at one point?
No, there was a therapist.
Based on a character that trying to help him, but just fed into it more. What was it?
You don't know how many people you are describing right now.
Oh my god!
But he made so he made a Lego video. The Lego video.
Neural activation.
Okay, it's him talking to a Brony character, Dr. Wolf. I think he was one of the wolf characters from Ninjago. I think. What was the wolf character from?
That was from Lego Chima.
Chima. Sorry.
You asked.
That's why I brought you here, because you know.
Okay.
Listen, we both have a middling understanding of Sonic. We both know a lot about Pokemon, but you have Lego. That's your thing. That's your area. But yeah, and it was Dr. Wolf, and it was beautiful. It was a conversation. He was talking to himself, puppeting both characters, but he just constantly agreed with himself, and he was mauling over being blocked on Twitter by a bunch of bronies.
What's up, man? Honestly, talking to himself first, so good for that.
Yeah. As content creators, we know.
Those side tangent people who are constipated are just like mildly schizophrenic. They just talk to themselves.
I think so. If you can't do that, you don't have an inner dialogue. You're an NPC. You're a bot killer.
Okay. Back to the main thing. Yo, I kind of want one, bro.
Take one. This is done.
I'm just chilling in Cedar Rapids.